Hello and welcome to LSR's Group 1, where we are here today with Brazil, and we have a Sprint Grand Prix, which is going to be quite interesting and a very, very important one this weekend for some of the drivers, just like Speed Queen and CPI Tom, who are fighting for the championship. And I think this is where the championship will be won, if I'm not correct. If I'm wrong, then it'll be next weekend. But anyway, welcome into the stream, welcome everyone to a beautiful Saturday evening, or Saturday afternoon, wherever you are. It's only me commentating today, which is sad, but it's good. As we see Ickle, the first person to do a lap time, has started his first lap. So we'll watch the Mercedes driver. As Viprise has also said, Daddy, hi Viprise. As Ickle says purple first sector, but that doesn't really matter much, I want to say, as he rides, getting very loose up on the hill. Not a very good area to get loose, otherwise you will probably most likely be in that wall if you do lose it there. But luckily for Ickle, he did catch the car. Now I'm seeing a few names here that are new as well, that it will go over, and Ickle again getting a bit loose. As Ickle comes to the line, and it will be a 108.2. Like someone's right behind him. Vacant Haddock goes a 10th slower for his first lap, and Viprise puts in a 8.5. Jojo with a 8.3 again, and almost losing control and going into the wall, but luckily not for him. Speedy goes 6th fastest at the moment. So first laps are being done, and they are pretty much the first laps. Now Mango, this is an interesting one. Qualifying merch, as we have a yellow flag. I don't know what's happened here. I'm trying to find out who. Viprise has spun it in a very odd, and so has Speedy. Viprise, known for spinning in this group, has spun it, as VRT Dirk goes pole position with a 107.8. So a quick lap from him, showing the benchmarker for now. But can Mango beat it? As he's going to get the slipstream from his teammate. Very good and fair play. I think he got the slipstream. May not have. But if he did, fair play to the both Ferraris, as they would probably need it. Viprise, I already showed that you were off track, as Mango goes P2 as his teammate. Had a very, very weird offing there. Yeah, Viprise, I already showed you, as Mango does go quickest with a 107.3. So he is setting the benchmarker to be even better. I do hope my mic, my mic definitely has been working. Okay, that's good. Just big joke, because sometimes it don't. Oh my, who just took out that oh, it's Xiaomi. Xiaomi has spun around and taken down a barrier, I do believe. Well, it was a barrier, but there isn't no barrier anymore. So there's still some people to set a lap. Speed Queen has gone 10th quickest with a 10:04, but I don't think that's what she can fully do. So we'll have to see what Speed Queen can do. B Tom goes and sets a 16:4. These are definitely not representative times for these two drivers. Speed Queen gets, not Speed Queen, Speedy gets disqualified for blocking the pit. So he's lost his front wing and got, okay. He broke, yeah. You can just see his front wing broke. How do you even break your front wing in the pit lane? As his AI is coming out onto the track in a very weird position. And Speed Queen does set an even faster lap time, going 4th position at the moment. So fight me now, bot. I think that is VRT Dirk, if I'm not wrong. He went and set a purple sector 2. So I wonder what kind of lap time he will do. We'll go on board. I want to try and get as close as he can to this white line. He does do that. To the line of 107.9. So let's put him in P5. B Tom has gone P3. The Speed Queen does come into the pit lane. See if she has anything else she can do. Vacant, not vacant. Ickle is on his out lap. Dirt, not. It's definitely not Dirt because there's VRT Dirk. I don't know who Fight Me Now bot is. I'll have to find that one out. But yeah. As we have two people who have not set a lap time are now starting to set their lap times. Aston Masters and Jim. Fight Me Now. It's Eugene. Thank you. Thank you, Jonah. And I was wishing you were here, but sadly you were not. Crying face. But anyway, yeah, so that's Eugene. Okay, I gotta remember that now, as he has spun it, I think. Or he's just going really slowly. But Aston Masters coming up to the final sector now. See what kind of lap time he can put out. We have 9 minutes left, so plenty of time to get in a lap time and back into the pit for the next one. As he puts in a 10.1. Jim is the other person to not do a lap time. Yeah, I do wish you were here, but sadly enough, you've got things you've got to do, I think. But next week, it will be the final week of LSR Season 4. I think it's last week. But anyway, Jim, coming to the line, it will be a 109.1. So it's close at the back, so there's still time to gain for some of these people. Someone's had a spin there. Jojo has spun it and lost a bit of his front wing. As Dirk goes even quicker than Mango over 2 Ferraris. This is going to be an interesting fight for Mango now. I wonder if he is quicker on his lap time. So we'll have to see. As he is on a lap time, so. The second sector is a tricky, twisty, turny part where it's got some fast corners in there where you do not want to mess up on, but Mango going a 10th up and sets a purple sector. Now, can he keep this up and take it to the line and take provisional pole position for I have no idea how many times now, but Mango does go even quicker with a 107.1. So Mango back on provisional pole. Can anybody beat this man? B-Tom is out on his lap time. He is up on his lap time. Not by a lot, but he is up on his lap time, so let's see. Into the third sector now. Someone's had a spin. I believe that is Mitri who's spun it into the second sector. But B-Tom coming to the line. Close as you can to get to that wall. He does go P3 with a 17.5. So Speed Queen having to do some work for this qualifying. But there is the race and then there is the sprint. It's Viprise out on his lap, coming to the line now. Oh wait, no, he will be starting a lap time, never mind. But Viprise on his lap time. We'll go on board with him, we'll see if he spins or not. Commentator's curse probably going to happen, I'm sorry Viprise. But DRS opened wide, all the way down to turn 4. He is up on his time by 0.2. He had a nice first few corners, so good for him. Up the hill, do not want to lose the car here or you will lose the car. And as I say that, I'm sorry Viprise, I'm really sorry. Yeah, we're gonna move on. Viprise is gonna hate me after that one. Shahomi out on another lap. As Viprise, are you good? Are you good, man? As everybody is coming into the pit, some people are staying out. Fight Me Bot seems to be on a lap time. No, he's just coming in. So everybody's coming into the pits now. That will be their, what I'm guessing would be their final laps before they get one lap out. So whilst everybody comes into their laps before their next final laps, we have 3 minutes left. Shahomi is in a very weird position and has retired from from quali. Don't know what happened there, but 3 minutes remaining for this qualifying session to go, and this will be the fight for pole position between Mango and Dirk by the looks of it. And if there's anybody else who can get in a lap time, I will be very surprised. Speed Queen on 0.7 laps of fuel. I don't think she will get around to do another lap. Kevin Cow is off in his own world by the looks of things. Just waiting, but yeah. Dirk, one of the people who can actually beat who can beat Mango. Mango is now out on track, so Dirk will be the first person to set a lap time. But Dirk, never mind, forget what I say, because Dirk's going very slowly and he has more than enough fuel to do an extra lap time. Mango, however, has 3.1 laps. So, as we wait for these two to do their laps, I wonder if anybody else is on their lap time. Rudy is not any quicker on his lap time. Speed Queen in the pits. Sad time for her, as she had to pit because she had hardly any fuel left. But Mitri coming to the line, DRS wide open to start his final flying lap, I think, or he's just done his final lap, I don't know. But anyway, Mitri's first flying lap, and I think Dirk is just Mango has started his flying lap, and we do see a Aston Martin spinning around in the first part of a section. So Mango down on his lap time, he is invalidated, never mind. Dirk is also invalidated, so this is his lap time, and this is the lap time that might put him on pole position if he can get a clean lap. Viprise retires from the session. He does not think he can improve on his lap time. Speed Queen and Kevin Cow are the other two people in the pits who cannot improve right now. But this is all Dirk and Mango can do. So Iku does go quicker. I mean Twist, I think. Twist is on lap time. He is up on his lap time. Dirk has invalidated his lap time, so I'm pretty sure. And Twist has spun it, never mind. I'm pretty sure. B-Tom spun it as well. Everyone's spinning. I'm pretty sure that has secured Mango on pole position. As nobody really did a final lap time. Wow. That final lap time has not come to anyone. And okay, Mango is on pole position, followed by Dirk, then Twist and Ickle. And Viprise, I am not sorry. Can't blame me. So that was qualifying over and finished with. Mango is on pole position once again, as he is the qualifying merchant, as everybody calls him. In second place is his teammate VRT Dirk, not Dirk. VRT Dirk in second place. In third and fourth is the two Mercedes of Twist and Ico. Fight me bot. Fight me now. Well, Eugene in fifth position. B-Tom championship deciding race for him in sixth position. Rudy in seventh. Mitri eighth. Speed Queen has a little bit of work to do from ninth position. Jojo in 10th, right behind his teammate. Kevin Cowlett in 11th. Vacant 12th. Xiaomi 13th. 14th is Viprise. And the last three runners, Acid Masters, Jim, and then Speedy, who got disqualified for a very weird reason, but it happens, I guess. So now we head into the sprint race. So as we wait for the sprint to commence, I don't know what to say because I've normally got Jonah beside me, but here we go. 5 lights are out and away we go. Mango and Dirk getting a really nice start from P1, P2. Twist having a nice start from his teammate. A few people in the back and Dirk has spun it. I don't know how that's happened, but Mango leading the race. Oh, and this B-Tom spinning around with Rudy, I believe that is. And a few more collisions at the back. But B-Tom having a terrible start against his rivals as Mitri going very wide indeed. Speed Queen up to P7 after having a few collisions. Jim getting a 5-second time penalty. Mitri getting a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Ooh, that was a bit to say in one. Few corners. Mitri has left the session, weirdly enough. But yeah, Speed Queen up into P7, which is very crucial for her, and her rival down in P15, which is very nice. This is going to be a one-stop strategy, and hopefully everyone is on good enough tyres. And that's Kevin Cow going wide again. Not having the greatest of starts, but Mango is pulling away. And the gap is already just about under 1 second to the closest car, and that is Twist in the Mercedes. Fight now bot in 3rd position after a nice start for him, no collisions, and Viperize up into P5. Another great start for him. Xiaomi as well, right behind him. Now that's going to be a nice battle for those few places. Acid Masters and Speedy having a really nice start as well. Speedy getting a bit wide. This will be interesting to see how B-Tom reacts, because I think there was a bit of contact with Rudy and a bit of front wing exchange going on with someone at the back. But this will be a fight for Dirk, but he would probably not want. But he's gonna get anyway. Jojo gets by Speed Gunner before straight up Harley starts, and Jim having a look around the outside. He's actually going to stick it around where Speedy spins it and crashes into the wall. So that's his front wing gone? Question marks. If the game would no, there was no front wing there. So Speedy gets to keep his front wing for another day. Actually, no, wait, he's lost a bit of front wing. Never mind. So this is a fighting position. This is a fight for P2 right now. We've got Fight Me Now bot, and we do have QRT Twist. And Fight Me Now bot gets a really good exit out of the final corner and is by almost not even having DRS. Twist, though, will have DRS on the next straight, so we'll see what he can do. coming out of the center S's. If he has a nice exit and fight Eugene getting a little bit of a bad exit. Mercedes versus Red Bull once again in Brazil, and it's a sprint weekend. Flashbacks. Oh boy. But we'll go to the back of the grid. B-Tom is moving up positions. This is very nice for him, but not very nice for him as well, because he is down in P12. No points for P12 at the moment. VRT Dirk is on the back end of the Jojo. Rudy gets by Vacant Haddock, and Vacant Haddock has actually spun it. Jojo does have DRS, Dirk has DRS. Who's going to be the better person out of this one? And it is the Ferrari man. So Vacant down in the positions he does not want to be, down in 15th place. His teammate up in P2 and is about 1.5 seconds behind the race leader. So will he be able to do anything from that position? Will Speed Queen be able to do anything from this position right now where she is in? And she is fighting for P6 and will be wanting to try and catch up. Speed Queen is slowly catching up to the drivers ahead. Is there any close battles going on? I think Jim, Kevin Carroll and Rudy. Shall we on? But Speedy finally catching up to Mitri and will be heading up to pass him. Dirk gets by Speed Queen, and I think that was inevitable to come. So Speed Queen now down into P8 and is only getting 1 point. B-Tom is now right behind her almost, just by 2 cars. And Speed Queen, she's on the soft compound tyre, so I don't know if that was the greatest of strategies. Speedy gets a 3-second time penalty, and who's that? Acid Master spinning out in turn 3. But this is going to be an interesting one. Speed Queen, the championship leader, versus her rival B-Tom right now. The fight for P8, the fight for P1 in the championship. It's only a point, it doesn't matter as much, but the race will matter. So any positions will matter for now. As Eagle gets ahead of his teammate, Fight Me Now Bot. But this one's going to be a close one, because I think Fight Me Now Bot does have DRS. Will have DRS and is getting closer and closer and closer. Dirk again making a move on Viprise. Viprise and Xiaomi, by the way, have actually changed positions, as I think Viprise had realised this was for the better fight. He's not fighting his teammate. But anyway, as we have a spin in Sector 2, that will be, I believe, Speedy Gunner spinning out once again in Sector 2 this time. But the rivals, they've not really fought each other on track. They've had their fair distances, so it's been an interesting one with these two, how they've managed to stay away from each other this long. But now, Speed Queen versus B-Tom, championship versus a championship winner here, 2-time I think, if I'm not wrong, versus a newcomer for this season, new this season, so we'll have to see what Speed Queen can do. Does she get closer and closer to Viperize? Just not close enough. Rudy does get past Jojo for P10. Now Viperize knows that there is a championship fight going on behind him. I'm pretty sure, as he is listening on to this. So he definitely knows. Mango is getting caught up by Eugene. He's got 4 laps to keep him behind him. As B-Tom looks down the inside, no move possible just yet, but Viperize is keeping Speed Queen behind, and I think it's making it a little bit more harder for the Alfa Romeo driver for now, but she's falling back, so she may not have DRS this lap. She is down 1 second. So Viperize has definitely picked up the pace almost, and is starting to pull away from Speed Queen. Speed Queen. Does she have DRS? She does have DRS, but B-Tom has the straight line speed and is past. I think almost going to be past. Yes, he is past, but Speed Queen is going to be looking for a move back into a point. Speed Queen getting a nice exit, but is there going to be enough straight? She's just wishing there was a little bit more straight, otherwise she may have had him. But championship leader out of the points right now, so that won't affect it too much, but it is still a point that she could take up for grabs. So B-Tom already on the back end, as we do have somebody retiring from the race. B-Tom getting by Viperize. Rudy also getting past Speedy. Speedy now down into P9. Wait, what? Didn't it say someone retired from the race, or was that a leave? Oh wait, no, Xiaomi. That's why Xiaomi had also spun it. Okay, my mind had to take a minute to process that. Oh, well, yeah. Xiaomi spun, so that's put him down in P11 now. Behind all this, as Rudy got by Speedy. Rudy now on the back end of Viperize, and I think this one's going to be an easy fight. But as Eugene has now passed, and Speedy going to sit him there on the apex, but Eugene getting by the Ferrari driver of Mango. Mango has been taken off P1. Mango will be looking to fight this back. He's going to have a look. No, he's not. He's going to back out of that one. He knew that was a bit of a... Is he going to have a look? No. He's not going to go down it. But Mango knows this is his only time, because that Red Bull seems very fast in the straight line. But unless he gets a nice exit, and Speedy spinning out again. Eugene spun it. The race leader spun it on the last corners. It's a Hamilton boat. It's like a Glock moment. Mango retakes first position, and Eugene drops down back into P2. Mango wins the Sprint Grand Prix. As Ickle comes out in P3, Twist in 4th, Dirk in 5th. Beatom comes back for a fight and comes home in P6. Jojo just got Speedy by 0.003, and that one more point could be quite a lot here. Viperize comes home in P10, Kevin Cal, Xiaomi, then Jim, and then Vacant. But wow. I think that's the closest finish I've ever seen on this game. 0.003 between two people. So, Beatom getting 3 points, Speedy getting 0, and that brings the championship fight even closer to Beatom, and has now dropped the points from 8 to 5, if I can do math right. Yeah, 5. 5 points between them. This is going to be a close one. As we wait for the race to get underway. This is going to be a huge question, who wins the championship fight, or if the fight stays on. As we're just waiting for the timer to tick down to 0. My predictions are probably going to be Eugene, Mango, Speedy for a podium probably. Speedy is just going to come out of nowhere and blitz everyone. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lights are out and away we go. Eugene and Mango getting a great start in the back. Someone in the Alpha Mare having an excellent start, jumping the grid almost. I think that was Jojo getting a really good start, and there's huge chaos. Beatom having contact, and I think is in the wall. Dirk having even more contact as well. Beatom 2 times in a row having contact, and a safety car comes out. Luckily enough for Beatom. And I don't know what's happened there, but okay. Huge chaos. So Beatom back down into 14th position, has no visible damage, but does he have any body damage? Now that is the question, because he was hit by the side, I believe. As Dirk has no front wing, so that's going to be required a front wing change. We do have a safety car, so that is a free stop. Acid Masters also caught up, and Jim, I think, was also caught up in that, as Xiaomi does not have a front wing. Viprise up into P6, and another crazy start. Jojo having a great start, speeding the pit lane. Vacant Haddock. So now we wait, and as Viprise said, his game froze up. I wonder if that happened to a few people, and I know that has been happening recently, as Viprise just went up into P4. What? Viprise, can you say anything on your end? Like, you just went through. Okay, because you just went through a load of people. As Viprise has come back into the session. I don't know what happened to him, but he had a weird glitch and is now up into P5. As some more people come into the pit lane, like Dirk and Acid Masters once again. So now we wait for the safety car to come back in, and I think it will be this lap, as everybody is getting up close to each other now. Ooh. So safety car does indeed come in this lap. So Mango will now be the affected safety car. Eugene will follow along and everybody else. So Mango sets the pace of the safety car. So when does he go? Does he go now or does he go in a minute? Safety car now dives into the pit lane. And Mango goes, catching a few people napping. I think Eugene still under 5 temps and has that top line speed. People weaving around. Jojo trying to take a move down the inside of, as a few people taking moves down the inside of people, and I think someone ghosted around someone, as Jojo has spun around. As someone, oh, whoa, okay, that is a huge crash in the background there. As Vacant Haddock retires from the race. I don't know what happened fully there. Oh. Can I rewind that, please? YouTube? Wait on that. As Vacant Haddock now retires from the race. No safety car, no nothing. And if I'm watching that right, yeah, he just spins it. Luckily, Dirk did not have any damage from that. As that now puts B-Tom up into P8. Somebody goes very wide. Shahomi going back. No, Rudy going very wide. And so does Dirk. So people are having the greatest of races sometimes out here. But B-Tom back up into P8. Speed Queen up in P5. And Speed Viprise getting a bit close to Speed Queen there, I think. Kevin Cow is right behind this lot. And I think he has a perfect run on the back end of Viprise. So all B-Tom needs to do right now is beat Speed Queen, and if he does that, championship fight is well enough on. As I think that is Shahomi spinning around again. That same corner caught a few people out on the last few laps. DRS is now enabled. B-Tom is getting all over the back end of Kevin Cow, but I think that was a bit too much of a move as Kevin Cow just brought that gap quite a bit. So right now we are on lap 6 of 36, and Mango currently leads this Grand Prix. We've got one retiree, and that is Vacant Haddock, who, and I think that's B-Tom trying to look down the outside. No, he's not going to go for an outside move on Kevin Cow. We have a spin again with Rudy this time, as one of the Mercedes drivers of Twist has spun around. So now B-Tom looking to make a move down the inside again on Kevin Cow and just cannot make it. And I think this is going to bug him a little bit, but Kevin Cow a lot closer to him now than he was in the last lap. And down the inside goes the Haas driver for P7. As I think that's Speedy Gunner against, I think that, yeah, that will be Speedy spinning out, sadly enough for him. As my nose is kind of annoying me. Sorry if you guys can hear that. Right, B-Tom's next target, Viprise. B-Tom's next target, not anymore Viprise, but is now Speed Queen. Again, this is now for P5. And this will be worth, I can't remember how many points, but yeah. As B-Tom getting all over the back end of these two, and I think Speed Queen kind of knows that she does not have the pace right now to defend off the Haas driver, as he looked. I thought he was going to have a look around the outside for a minute, but not right now. as Mango sets another fastest lap, and B-Tom with DRS, without a doubt, is ahead of Speed Queen, and I think she may realise that. And Dirk now ahead of Viperize, so he is back ahead of Viperize, and is now back in the fight for this. And Viperize having a look back around him, but it was possible for a second there, but yeah. Speedy Gunner again, I think that is. Yeah, in a very odd position in Sector 3, and I think that's another spin Shahomie. Or just a move going on. So now Dirk behind Speed Queen, and this one's going to be a bit... Speedy gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding. Speedy retired from the race. And Dirk ahead of Speed Queen, and before the corner even finished, well, started, you know, as Jojo spins, and there's a safety car. Why do we have a safety car? He's lost his front wing. Of course, someone loses their front wing. Nah, guys, we gotta get a safety car out, guys. As Jojo does come into the pits and repairs his front wing. So now Mango, after having the lead, has a lead of about a second and a half, has now brought that down to under a second, and annoyingly, but this does bring back Acid Masters, who does say, nice, I'm back in. You are indeed back in this race, Acid Masters, and just be ready. As the Mercedes driver and Viperize, Kevin Cow do pit in this, as the Mercedes driver of Twist puts on the soft compound tyres. If I saw that right. I don't know if I did see that, but no, I did see that right. Okay. We're on lap 11, by the way. Interesting tactic. We're going to see what happens there, though. Speed Queen now is being put up to P6, so this one, she will need a few more places, I guess. So Mango is now behind the safety car, and everybody is catching up with the safety car. We are on lap 11 of the Brazilian Grand Prix for round 13. If you're only just joining us now, we've had 2 retirees. We had Vacant Haddock having a massive crash. And then Speedy Gunner retiring in the pit lane after not having the greatest of races. But right now, Mango leads the race for the 12th time now. As we wait for everybody to come into the pit lane. Eugene has been close, has been catching up slightly and then falling back, but he's been there. Oh, sorry for that little short break. As we wait for everybody to catch up to the safety car. And I think the safety car will be coming in this next lap. As Ickle does now come into the pit lane. I think that was a bit of a late call from the Mercedes driver, but you know, it's interesting to see what he will do on the back of the grid now. But he will have a good fight on his hands now. Fresher tyres, he'll have everything now. We are now lap 13, and I think the safety car will come in on this lap. But whilst we were waiting, if anybody is in the stream, hello, welcome now. If you got any predictions coming up for the next however so many laps, put them in and we will see who will be right. So, I am indeed correct, and safety car does come in on this lap. And Mango once again becomes the safety car driver. Oh my god, Viprize not now. Eugene gets very close to Mango, and Mango goes now. Eugene is quite close to him, and this time he was ready. This time he is there. And Eugene just not close enough. Viprize retires from the session as he does have to go. And there's contact in the back with Mitri and Kevin Cowell. But Eugene and Mango, this is the closest they've been for this whole race. And there is going to be a fight. QRT Twist making a move down the inside of B-Tom, and B is sticking it all the way around the outside and does make the move possible. That is now P3, but P4 for B-Tom. VRT Dirk, no, not VRT Dirk, Speed Queen getting passed by Rudy, and Rudy does make the overtake. Rudy, aka Severflay, if some of you do not know. But Speed Queen down in P7. So now these three are getting really close together. One driver on the soft compound tyres and two drivers on the hard compound tyres. Two of them haven't pitted, one of them has. As we have a spin at the back end, and that is Shahomi spinning out. QRT Twist does go for the move down the inside, but Eugene is still going to be there, but the switchback is almost on. Eugene gets a little bit of a slide. There's no DRS, so this is still straight line speed. Oh wait, no, there is DRS, never mind. Scratch that. There is DRS, and Eugene does have DRS. Down the inside goes Twist. Is he going to stick it out? There's a bit of a wheel touching But Twist does make the move happen. I don't know what's happened here, but these guys are now way behind. As Mitri does leave the session and he has spun out again. B-Tom has the straight line speed and has DRS. B-Tom has now got by the Ferrari driver, and Rudy has also got by the Ferrari driver, and I don't know if it was just me. As Jojo does retire from the session as well. As Jim is now being attacked by Kevin Cow, and Kevin Cow going down the inside, and Acid Master's getting in on this one, and I think he was going to have a look down the inside through the middle, but cannot get through the middle. Kevin Cow does make it up into position of P9 now, and has made that up. Speed Queen is now getting attacked by Ickle. Echo now catching up on Speed Queen, and Speed Queen just does not seem to have the pace this weekend. I do not know what's happened to her this weekend, but I do wonder what's going to happen for the rest of this race. But right now, she's down in P8, and her rival is up in P4. And Echo making a move on Dirk as well, I think. And Dirk's having a massive spin. I don't know what's happened there. But Ico as well, losing out. And Jim also getting a little bit of contact in there as well. And Acid Masters. What? So, Ico loses his front wing. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, chaos. But Twist has now got by Mango, which I did not mention as I was going over some other things in the race. But anyway, Mango now down in P2 as Twist has got by, as he is on the soft compound tyres, so that will obviously speed him up as Ickle retires from, no, not Ickle, Dirk retires from the session. So now we have 12 drivers remaining. As Twist does now come into the pit lane. That was a weird, bold strategy, I won't lie, from the Mercedes driver. As Speed Queen now moves up into P5, I think that was her moving up into P5. QRT Twist moves down to P7 after his stop. So Speed Queen P5, B Tom P3. This one will be quite close. And there's only a few. I don't know how many points there is. Don't know how many points. If someone can tell me how many points that is between them. Oh, sorry about the short break there. Had to just rest my voice for a minute. Eugene and Mango getting closer and closer, but still Eugene not able to make the move. These two are going long on their stints. It's now lap 23 and they haven't pitted yet. I'm expecting them to pit soon, very soon, as Twist does an even quicker lap time on the medium set. But Mango will probably, or Eugene will probably smash that out the park. As VRT Dirk leaves the session, bye bye. Sorry to see that you had to retire. As B-Tom now enters the pit lane, so we will be expecting these guys to pit anytime soon from the hard compound tyres. And then it questions, do they go on the mediums or do they go on the softs? So Mango and Eugene both come into the pit lane at the same time. Now, this questions who's going to come out in front. Eugene or Ferrari? Ferrari versus Red Bull. Now, oh, they're going to come out at the exact same time. And Mango does indeed get ahead. So now Speed Queen leads this Grand Prix, which again she just randomly comes out of nowhere and is up there. But Speed Queen leads this race ahead of Kevin Cal. Oh. Kevin Cal getting close and close, but can't make a move just yet. Mango 3 seconds behind this lot, so we have a safety car as Jim's retired. What? Mango and Eugene just pitted. This is perfect time for Speed Queen, Kevin and Twister pit, but Kevin does not pit. Has Kevin actually pitted yet? Yes, he has. Kevin Cal has pitted, and that gives him the perfect opportunity. Speed Queen. Okay, so Speed Queen does get a free pit stop out of this, and hardly. Okay, so yeah, this could be a fight for Speed Queen now. She does go onto the medium tyres. Speed Queen versus B-Tom again. I need to check out how many points are now between them. For 6th and 5th, how many points do you get? I can't remember. I'll try and look that up. Wait a minute. I have F1 Manager up. And it just tell me how many points are for each other. 10 and 8. So B-Top getting 10 points right now, and Speed Queen getting 6. No, not 6, 8. So that gap now comes down 2 more points for the championship lead. So that's gone down from 5 to 3 points at this off time if it stays like this. 2 points to be decided next week. Whoever's ahead wins the championship, basically. Okay, I will gladly take that if yeah, that happens. So, 2 points between these two drivers at this moment of time. This is going to be a crazy next weekend, I would assume. I want to know how Jim did crash, because that was a weird one. I'm going to check the Discord, see if there's any news on what happened there, but okay. It's definitely a weird safety car situation, but safety car is coming in this lap. Mitri does get a 5-second time penalty, but he's in AI mode. AI are supposed to be good. Kevin Cal leads this safety car. and is gone and away. Twist does get caught napping, I think, but Kevin Cal gets away well enough. And I think Mango, Iku and Shahomi not having the greatest of finishes, greatest of starts there. But Kevin Cal not having the greatest first, second or third corner. Twist is having a look, he's not able to make that move just yet. Speed Queen and Beaton move up 2 positions together. Kevin Cal and Twist getting close together. It's almost contact, but no contact just yet. These two just need to sit out and let this happen at the moment, I would presume. And Twist is looking down the inside. But Kevin Cal down in P5 now, not having the greatest straights, I presume there, as everybody is just gobbling up people left, right and centre. Speed Queen dropping down to P7 after what she was in for P4. So Speed Queen now down in P7, not where she would want to be after that lap. And I think she will need to catch up the pace a little bit more if she wants to keep this championship fight still alive. B-Tom up into P2, getting 18 points. Speed Queen falling back a little bit more and down in 8th position now. Not a great weekend for her, I don't think. B-Tom trying to make a move down the outside. He was looking for a move. Can't do it yet. DRS has been activated. So see if he can have a great exit, and opens that DRS wide open. And look at the straight line speed that he has versus the Mercedes driver. The Mercedes driver is still sticking there. Twist is staying and staying. There's a little bit of contact, and there's someone spinning out in sector 2. God, these two are going too wide through a very tricky position. And I don't know who's going to come out ahead of this one. And there's contact. The Red Bull driver, no. Just pinches B-Tom and causes a collision after trying to be a bit too quick into that section. Speed Queen up into P6 and is now ahead of B-Tom. So B-Tom only getting 1 point, Speed Queen getting 8. So the gap is now increasing. All Speed Queen needs to do now is finish ahead of rival, and this will be a good race for her, even though it hasn't been a good race. Speed Queen now getting all over the rear end of Kevin Cal, and I think she will know that she can get even more points now than she can. Speed Queen does indeed get P5, and that is back up 2 more points for her. But now, can she go ahead and get P4? But Mango says for fastest lap time. These three up ahead. Now we're going to go with these three. Eugene getting up into P1 maybe, but pushes the Mercedes driver off the track just a bit there. But he's going to still stick it around the inside and stay there. And these two getting very close together again. And Rudy may have been a bit... Oh, that was always going to happen there. Eugene just trying to push his way forward. And pushes Mercedes driver off track almost. Rudy trying to hold on for this and try and get first place. But these two are having none of it. This is amazing at the moment. But Rudy not having the straight line speed. The Mercedes driver not having the straight line speed after he does not have the DRS. Eugene going very wide and has to go off track. There's contact between the two and there's even more contact. Oh my god. These guys just have to keep it clean for one more lap. But these two still going at it ahead. Mango retakes the lead of this Grand Prix. Oh, Speed Queen still in at P5 and yeah, this could still be going on as these two are still fighting together. Down the inside goes Twist, staying down the inside. He's going to have the outside corner for now, but does make that position, but depends if there's going to be even more contact after the last lap. Rudy has DRS, but does Twist have even more straight line speed? Twist defends the outside line and does so defend that outside line, and Rudy still not able to catch up and make the move past. Rudy looking for another move down the inside into turn 4, and the Mercedes driver, well done to him trying to stick it out, stay around that outside, but he does not make it work this time, and Rudy finally makes up a position. So, Twist and Speedy now. These two getting closer and closer as Speed Queen and B-Tom are now next to each other, 5th and 6th, 10 and 8 points now, but 10 and 8 going the other way. And I think these two still getting closer together again as this battle keeps going on, and Twist almost going very wide. I think he just got caught a little bit of grass. But we are on the final lap now, coming up to the final lap, may I say. Mango back in the lead after dropping down quite a few places after having that safety car period. But Mango now leads this race, leads the final lap ahead of Eugene. And I think this final lap will be a bit crazy because these guys are getting close to each other. Eugene just not able to catch up to Mango so far in the twisty sections. But Mango right now leads, and I think will be leading this race to the end. Qualifying Merchant, about time, gets another pole position and is coming across the line to finally put one back on nope, words just didn't come out of my mouth then. Mango wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. And if I'm correct, Speedy got P4 and B-Tom got P5. I will get to everybody else. I just could not think of my words then for a second. I don't know why. Speed Queen, again, driver of the day. She just comes out of nowhere and gets it. I swear. She's great for that. But Mango finally wins a race. And in P2 is Eugene. P3 is Twist. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Twist does come home in P3. B-Tom getting 13 points out of this weekend. Speed Queen getting 12. So that gap has been brought down by 1 point. And the gap is now 7 points between each other. 7 points to go into the next race. And boy is that going to be exciting for next weekend at Abu Dhabi for the finale. For round 14, that it will be, I need to remember that, but that was Group 1. Mango winning for the first time in a while, I believe. Eugene coming home in P2 and Twist on the podium. And that was me from Group 1. I don't think I have anything else to say other than come into the Discord and we will keep you up on next season, because next season is coming up very quickly as the new game is coming out very soon. So keep an eye out for us here on YouTube or on Instagram, or join the Discord. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you know when we are live doing these races. Oh, I need to go because my throat is starting to hurt. But that was me for Group 1, and we will see you tomorrow when we have Group 2 and Group 3. That was me, and this was Group 1.